Hello again, welcome back to SB Art with Carol. This is going to be one of those painting videos. Excuse the mess and the setup. Hope the lighting is going to be okay. It's kind of a spur of the moment. Just decided to paint. Today I'm going to be using Folkart Metallic Fuchsia, Folkart Metallic Midnight Blue, Master's Touch Pearl Golden Green, the Pearl Wine Red, Pearl Vermilion, DecoArt Metallic White Pearl, and my pillow is made with DecoArt Americano Snow Titanium White. The consistency, I just kind of wing it. My colors are just going to be kind of watery. I'm going to kind of blow it around with the hairdryer. Still learning, as I've said before. Don't know how it's going to turn out, just kind of playing. It's a rainy, kind of yucky day here. So, I did pre-treat my canvas with a coat of white paint to the sides and the top, just to see, you know, if it would maybe help a little bit. And we're going to see what happens here. Let me get my hairdryer out of the way. Of course, I've got everything all in the way. Had to move the light. Like I said, it's dark. It's gloomy here today. At least it's a little bit warmer. I went and got my gosh, what is it? The holy cow! I can't even think of the name of it. That's how brain damaged I am today. The chickenpox vaccine. Yeah, God almighty. Can't think of the name of it. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't really have any side effects, and then today, or last night, started running a fever, and feel kind of crappy today, which is just lovely. I didn't really want that, but so I've just been dragging my behind today. So this is probably more than I need, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on anyway. I just covered my table with the trash bag. The consistency is probably going to be a little thick, but I never wind up having enough, and this probably is not going to be enough, even after I just said it's going to be too much. But let's go for it anyway. I can always put more on. Doesn't have to be perfect, as I say in all the videos. I hope everything is going well for everybody. It is April 13th. This month is already flying by. Before we know it, Easter is going to be here. Gosh, doesn't seem possible. Oh my gosh, my stomach is just going crazy. No, we don't want to run off now. Don't really want to lose all that paint now. Of course, it's all going to sag in the middle. And it rushes right back in anyway. Again, I tend to buy the inexpensive canvases, so as you can see, it's going to rush right into the center. Perfectly clean. All over me. And now now it's all over my tripod legs. Of course. Of course it is. Grab some more paper towel. At least I put gloves on today, which is, you know, a step in the right direction for me, because sometimes I don't do that. I may actually want to go ahead and get something and prop that up. As I see, my table is not that level. More gloves. Probably not quite enough. Alrighty. Just a little bit more paint just in case I need it. Because I always mix with distilled water. A lot of people don't say that it doesn't matter. I prefer using distilled. And now I'm going to have a bunch of bubbles, but I prefer using distilled water only because city water or well water, you can get too many minerals, and you know, here in Maine, you just never know. And you're staring at a white canvas. How boring for you. Yeah, I just prefer to do that. I love my touch. And I don't know, I may stretch it once I get my colors on. Never know. I never know what I'm doing from one minute to the next when it comes to doing abstract. As you saw when I was painting with resin, I tend to shift and change my plan. This may actually be a tiny bit thicker. But hey, that's okay too. As long as the hairdryer has something to move. It's fine too. Okay, put it over here. With me, this is kind of reminiscent of playing in puddles when I was a kid, you know? Stay out of the puddles when it rains. Nope, that wasn't me. I wasn't about that. I was the first person to jump in a puddle. There's also a person that, you know, you'd find sitting in the classroom that would, oh God, I was such a nerd. You know, the pencil holder in the desk. Oh God, I'm showing my age. The desks would have pencil holders, the wooden desks, and I would usually almost always have a worm sitting in mine, because I wanted to rescue it from drowning in the rain. So, yeah, that's really weird. I know. All right, so let's start with, what do I want to start with? I never pay much attention with a color wheel either. So let's start with a green. Let's start with a green. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason to my color. I haven't thought this out. I haven't planned. There's no pattern. This is the white that is pearl. So it's just going to give a little bit of contrast to the white that's, you know, on there already. And let's go with this is the wine red. Don't really want to do a lot of any one color in one area, one specific area. Just want to kind of, I don't know, do something different. Let me see. What am I going to do next? I didn't put any cell medium in here or anything like that. This is the vermilion. I love this color. This is certainly going to be bright. That's for sure. Now over here, I'm going to do something a little different. I tend to get a little bit quiet. Sorry about that. More of the white. Let me see, which one haven't I used? This one? Have I used this one yet? I don't know. I don't think I've used this one yet. That's annoying. There we go. A little more blue in that one. Not sure how the pearl is going to react here. I like seeing all these colors on top of each other. Pearl colors are incredible. Move these out of the way. They're gonna fly like crazy. One second. I have no idea what these are going to do. Okay. All right. So immediately I know I have to put more here. To get the dark. But I am loving what these colors are doing, what the pearl colors are doing. And I definitely want more of that blue. Touch more of that wine. There we go. All right. Let's see. Probably blocking your view. Okay. That is all I'm doing. That's it, I'm done. I like that. I think I probably stuck my elbow in. But that's it. I'm not going to do any more because I really like the composition of this. All right. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I wanted a balance. Oh, wow. Okay. I like that that's got some clear. There's nothing there. I like that. I am tempted, though, to move that. Just to give a little bit of something. I don't know. I'm tempted, but I'm tempted to blow instead of the hairdryer. No, it needs more than that. Let me get so that's fine. We don't need that to move. If it wants to stay there, that's fine. That's fine. It can stay right there. I like that. Okay, that's good. I'm going to leave it. That's good. I wish you could see what is on the table, though, because it's beautiful. Especially right there. Wow. I will take a picture of that tomorrow. With the final result, because that is so pretty. With the dried result, anyway. Wow. I will go around and make sure that, oh, this is all so pretty. Wow. Very nice. Okay. All right, so that's that. Very quick, as Dirk usually is. Just want to make sure that everything is coated and that my drips are good. So, all right, so that's it. It's very quick. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I will try not to get any more paint on the camera than I already have. So thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Have a good night.